Guys, Mod and Pop Thrift on YouTube is 3 weeks old today, and Friday was a really good sales day for me. It's Saturday. You guys won't see this till Monday, but let's get into it. So the first thing that sold is this. You guys saw me pick this up on one of my very first videos. It's a, let me knock this down real quick. It's a sleeping bag that features Michael Jordan. It's got a date on it, 1991. It's way cool, to be honest with you. I kind of was hoping that it wouldn't sell. Thus is life. This I picked up yesterday, a White Sox hat. And after I said on the video yesterday that I thought it would sell for like $14, but after I did some comps on it, that is the exact model that was worn by Ice Cube in NWA. And so it has a little better value and ended up selling for, I think, $24.99 plus shipping. Maybe it was $24.99 free shipping. Anyway, I'll put the sold listing right here, and then you can see it. Another thing that I got at that same estate sale, I spent $25 at that estate sale. I sold that hat for $25. I sold this cast iron skillet for $100. I think it was 80 plus shipping. Turns out, I was telling you guys that the condition is everything on these. This doesn't sit, well, it doesn't sit completely flat. Like, there's a touch of wobble in it, and I had a bunch of messages asking that question, and it turned a bunch of buyers off. So somebody offered me 50. We went back and forth. We landed on 80. I think that's a pretty fair deal for everybody. So that one will get packaged. Playing with my nose again. That one will get packaged and listed today. This is a part to a, like, it makes noise when you push these buttons, and then on the end you would clip some kind of G.I. Joe plane. This is Hasbro 1989. Yeah, 1989. This sold for $10. I got that in a box of video game stuff, and I didn't even know what it was. It took me a while to figure it out. And I listed it, and it's been listed for 3 or 4 weeks, and eventually somebody wanted it. These I picked up for 99 cents, and I'm just going to lay them out. They are Club brand. Let's see if I can get that. Yeah, Club brand vintage lids for pots. The thrift store had them for 99 cents a piece with their cookware. That turquoise color always does well for me. That Club brand is something that people look for. And so that those sold for like 12 or 15 bucks. And lastly, you guys probably remember like a week and a half ago I got this Jerry Garcia Grateful Dead t-shirt, and it's I got a whole bunch of best offers in the $20 and $30 range, and I just held out. I was like that's gonna sell for 50 bucks. And I could have taken 30 a week ago. I got 50 plus shipping today. That's everything that sold for Friday night. We're just going to keep chugging on. I'm going to list a whole bunch of stuff today, and we'll keep moving on to the next sale. We're going to head into the Salvation Army store, see if we can find anything. This place tends to be way overpriced, and I got all my kids with me, so we'll see what happens. Maybe this video is totally worthless. The used clock sold as is. $80. So not necessarily the best weekend the rest of the way. It's Monday morning now, and I'm gonna get that stuff out that we already talked about sold, and a couple other things that sold over the weekend. I had about $70 in sales for the whole rest of the weekend other than Friday. This is Sir Paul McCartney VHS tape. I picked it up for 50 cents the other day. You guys probably saw that on a video, and it sold for $12.99. My Union suit, it sold almost immediately for $20 for $17.99 plus shipping. So I may have underpriced that. I didn't know where to price it, and I paid $1 for it. So at $17.99, I think I did just fine. But it probably would have brought more had I priced it more and waited. But I paid $1. I made money. We're moving on. And then the other thing that sold was this Pink Floyd "Wish You Were Here" shirt. Now I'm gonna make a point to show you this in pretty good way. So this Pink Floyd shirt with the person's feet coming up out of the water. This is a shirt that Kanye West wore in 2017. And so obviously it's a huge collector item that everybody wants. That being said, I paid $3 for it and sold it in one day. Well, about 12 hours of listing it for $40. And the caveat to that is, this is the Anvil label, and it's from 2001. There's no chance you're going to see that, but right there it does say 2001. And the back has this "Wish You Were Here." If this were the two hands like grabbing each other, one, and had a different label from 1996, those shirts sell for like $250 because Kanye wore it. And I mean, when I think Pink Floyd collectibles, I think Kanye West. I don't have to understand it. I just have to figure out how to make money on it. So anyway, I bought this kind of Kanye shirt for $3.99 at Goodwill. And I almost passed on it because the collar's so tattered. But I'm like, it's a vintage band shirt. That's okay. I didn't realize that it was part of royalty. So anyway, I'm going to get this stuff packaged up. I've got a ton of stuff to list. I'm going to try to organize some stuff today. And so we'll see where it comes out. This is my world. It's my mess. It's gotten really bad in the last couple of days because I've been just kind of grabbing and moving and pushing and not putting things back where they go. So it's out of hand. Hopefully I can get it straightened out today, and this is the before video. But it might also be the after video, so hopefully, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So this is what I'm trying. That box obviously is full of shoes, and then I drew a little shoe. It's got some Ralph Lauren, Shimano like bicycle shoes, youth size 6 Jordans, Echoes, and then I can pull this out. I can scratch that off when I sell those, and then I could write something else down at the bottom, slide this back in there, and then I've got this one. It's a little more crazy because I have so much inventory. Like shoes, you can't fit a lot of shoes in that box, but that you can fit a lot of clothes in that box. Hopefully that kind of keeps me straightened out a little bit. That way I don't have to dig every box out, and every time I can say, no, it is not in that box for sure. So I can just scoot it off to the side and find another box. And I have a bunch of these U-Haul boxes. Somebody was just got done moving and put them on Facebook, and they had like 50 of them for $10 or something. And I was like, I'm trying to move. That should work out pretty well for me. All right, well, it's late, but I just went to a Facebook Marketplace pickup, which has been really scarce lately. But there's actually a guy I knew from high school who had a Super Nintendo that for parts, I tend to be pretty good at fixing Super Nintendos. So we'll see what, I haven't really looked this over too closely. It's in good shape. I imagine I can get it running in less than an hour. I paid $10 for that, and then he gave me a good deal on a handful of complete in-box. They're sports titles, which aren't like super desirable, but they're complete in box, so somebody wants them to complete their collection. So that was a good pickup. I started to clean the garage, but man, one of my kids got sick, and the doctor a visit, and then running getting the prescription, and and then I'm doing this. So the garage did not get cleaned tonight. I'll show the after video at some point, but I'll leave the before video in here. So I think that's going to do it for tonight. Like the video, click the thumbs up, comment, say, this was my favorite part, or I think you need to do something different with your hair. Click subscribe, and then if you want to get notifications every time I post a video, then you can click the little bell. But doing any of those things, interacting, pushes my channel out. It makes the algorithm work. If you interact with my video, then it pushes my videos out there and more people see this content, and the audience grows, and I think the content will get better as the audience grows because I'll have more questions and interaction, and we can build a community around it. Cool. Well, thanks for watching. Have a good night.